kind of feast or famine on him, and Delight opts to go for the Bard. Something we have seen him play a little bit last year, and not going for those melee supports. Gonna have some bit more range pressure in the lane, and also very effective against things like Quay and the Ashe with that longer range.
We're getting lane swaps. It's just a thing. And Peanut never changes, even with the increased damage. Ooh, very nice flash away from the Vines. Peanut takes a massive shot. Big dive on the bottom side as well. Fighting for first blood. Who's going to get it first? This dive is not going to work, though. Duro nearly dies, and Keen will go down. And that'll be first blood here for Hanwha Esports. Gen.G, they want at least the kill. Will they get it? Yeah, no, they will not. They will not get the kill. And Duro goes down. The spear lands.
They're too low, they can't.
And James just laughs in their face.
Prediction.
I mean, that was a little bit different.
Yeah, I think if you're wrong about your predictions, it's kind of sad.
They kept 4 players together, and they have, you know, potentially the best top laner in the LCK, right?
Time, and Keen does have teleport if he wants to move back, so Peanut will just pick up some camps. He'll get some damage in the bot lane tower. It'll be Gen.G getting 6 grubs in this game, which definitely a bit of an odd TP coming in from Zeka. They're going for the redive.
Yeah, I mean, especially on this one. They're just going to line up the CC, immediately kill Zeus. There's an arrow straight into the Bard as well. That is a dead Bard as Peanut desperately trying to peel for the team, but every free Drake and a free Feat of Strength completion. Chovy going to miss some abilities.
Just able to pick this tower up pretty easily. Definitely feels like they've regained control of the game after the early hiccup with the dive. More in positioning contestants if they want, but still doesn't look like they're interested. The arrow won't connect. Just kind of fishing with that one.
Really stepped on the brakes and said, okay, we are not going to fight over anything. We don't want to fight over the Infernal Drake. We don't want to fight.
And I was getting it like all the time. I know it's solo queue, like don't get me wrong, but like
yeah. It's just the follow-up isn't really there. They're actually engaging our Gen.G. Did Duro go too far? It's the question, but the poke that lands on a Peanut from so far away is massive. And yeah, they don't get any kills, but so many low health bars here on the side of Hanwha Esports, they kind of have to abandon ship. As you see Zeka maybe looking for something on the left side, the spear gonna force Peanut to...
Unless Ambest is there, or like Peanut or Viper in range to lay the CC, nothing really comes from it. And Gen.G's comp has all this poke, has this long range engage, and they kind of just melted
behind them. And you can see that Chovy immediately is worried about that, but he's got Keen for that. There's the arrow, there's the Leona, but the Bard to come in to try to save Peanut. Can he get away? No, he just gets rooted and immediately decimated. Canyon goes golden and will survive, and now it's a 5v4. Although Keen is kind of fighting a 1v1 here against Zeus. Zeus getting pretty low, and he will go down. Tries to flash away and can't do it. Ruler on his Ashe. His huge Ashe that he always loved to play. He's playing it once again here in this game, and he wanted blood, but you can see Hanwha Esports immediately just had to give up the point.
Just flawless execution from Gen.G there, really just taking their time. The CC connects, and you see the concept of composition. It's so hard for a Zyra, especially one with no flash, to play into this composition. And HLE try what they can, but not able to deny it, and Atakan will go over to Gen.G. Relevant numbers, and
there it is again. I mean, Mikhails is available, but does it matter is the question. Peanut doesn't get to play the game. He's just out of there, and he says, well, sorry, guys. I did everything I could. Delight presses Mikhails immediately.
Yeah, it means you don't die, and that's about it. That is the only difference. I do believe this Team Mikhails, but it wasn't showing up in the scoreboard, so I think that's why it's gone away now, because we're having some issues there. Should be,
yeah, I think it froze or something.
But yeah, now Gen.G, I mean, you have the Atakan buff, so why not just go for the Baron? Health bars are low. It looks scary, but kind of mistake there from Chovy.
Yeah, trying to get
Zeka!
Oh, Zeka! What was that? He's just gonna die. Maybe it was a bait all along, but they've got revives. As okay, I mean, yeah, you got 2 of them, but Delight might go down here as well. Keen thinking about it. But nah, yeah, he's just gonna get revived, and now there's but you still don't have a mid laner, so there's still a free objective for Gen.G, and now they're on Hextech soul points.
Yeah, so not ideal.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, especially because Chovy isn't there to poke, but the issue is you've still got Italy, so yeah, not a bad idea, but now you've kind of just leased the Baron for the enemy team, who's much stronger than you. Hanwha Esports You got to get in the pit. You have to get a steal here for Peanut. That's really the only way, as Keen is in that backline. He is distracting. Zeus is doing nothing. He's just running away. They're keeping it leashed, and they turn on the Peanut. Down goes Zeka, down goes Zeus, and this is just a massive slaughter in favor of Gen.G. Viper no longer for this world. And that is a just straight up ace, very clean. Nobody dies on the side of Gen.G.
You can see the patience from Gen.G. It never felt like they were rushed into that. They knew that they had the advantage. They knew they had the pressure, and just waiting until the right abilities hit, able to punish HLE for that Baron start. And now, remember, they have 6 grubs. They can just end here. The quickest respawn is going to be light. There's nothing you can do. And Gen.G will take the first game in this series.
Yeah, just like that. Really clean stuff from them. You know, there was the one dive issue early on, and from there, they just tightened it up, and it was all their game the entire rest of the way. So really
lock down a stationary target, which that Jinx is. And you're going to go for the Lulu, which is a very comfortable lane of the Rakan. Gonna have pressure. Gonna struggle to really force them out of lane because of the sustain. More in top lane, but Galio just one of these champions who can kind of just spam abilities in the way. Oh,
look at this. The Ornn Rakan lane trying to make something happen, and they're going to pay for it. Walks on top of the choppers.
From last game, don't give 6 grubs to the other team. Kenny might have to flash.
Yeah, I mean, he's not level 6, so he's in the pit, and then he's out of the pit. But kind of catching them here. A bit of damage already from Ruler. They're trying to turn on a Jovi quick. Charm does come down. Viper jumping in. They want to get the reset on Ruler, and they might just be able to do so. Viper finally gets it, but Peanut's going to go down. So there's the trade. Duro on the run. Should eventually be taken out, but looking for the grubs here is Gen.G, and maybe a bit more. Zeus trying to stick around. Viper has survived, but I don't think I'm going to be able to say the same about Zeus. He'll be taken down, and they give the kill over to the...
Yep, 2 grubs coming in early, definitely help it out with that damage on towers. So the gold lead in the top lane already is massive. Like, although Zeus is picking up a lot of farm in, sorry, not a lot of farm, but a lot of experience from the farm, he wasn't actually getting the CS, and he's really fallen far behind. They have found Canyon.
Yeah, I mean, they do. He has his ult up, but that's a Vi. Loves that very much. Gets inside the circle. Canyon smites away the blue and then just dies, so...
they do want to try and get a grub here, HLE to deny. Great taunt.
Deny on the Ornn Horn. Jovi in the front, and look at the double knock up there with the Sintao and the Lulu just tanking up so much, and Ruler is totally safe, and he gets the snipe. He's excited, and he's looking for more. That's a kill on the Ornn, and Zeka, maybe he gets... So far, they have not really played very well as a team, and I think that's putting it lightly. As now trying to set up something here onto Gen.G, but TP is coming in from the Galio. They're looking to take down Canyon, or that's Peanut rather, and that's just going to be free. As meanwhile, a couple of 80 carries going head to head. The barrier though available, and he jumps over Ruler just to die.
HLE getting demolished right now. Looking for some more pressure here on Zeus.
And they might just be able to take him down. Nice knockups do come in, and they're tanking that turret, but Jovi is just so tanky, it's unbelievable. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of these two. Hanwha Esports, you said it. Gen.G are just, they are just steamrolling them here. This is not very close at all.
I mean, they wanted revenge for the summer finals, and they are getting it right now. 2.3k gold lead between 80 carries, 2.2k, apparently, allegedly. Great work from Jovi here, baits out.
Who's a little bit newer in the LCK, and he's got the talent to do it. Now, Canyon is going to get isolated here once again. The Vi ult does come in, but look at the huge redemption heal, and they just don't have the damage. They're finally going to get onto that backline, but then Giant Rocket is going to hit Zeka as well, but he is going in. So is Viper. That's a couple of kills now, but Ruler looking for something, but he's going up against 5 people.
Oh, the Galio ult
coming in, and now you've got a front line for Ruler to just go absolutely insane in this fight. Zeus, oh, he's looking for Peanut, actually. He's got it, maybe. One rocket, no, not quite, but he will absolutely take at least a triple kill in this one. And it was a 3v5 that Gen.G were fighting.
You know, it looked good for HLE because Ruler wasn't there. And the second he turned up, it instantly looked good for HLE, sorry, but oh, Peanut should be able to kill Juro here, I think.
Yeah. Well, about being a rookie. I mean, he's not technically a rookie anymore, but yeah. trying to get some wards down, some deep wards, not expecting, just face checking in the jungle by myself when I do my dad jokes. So give me some time, I'll work on it.
You're a rookie dad. They are just clearing out overs. Oh, the level 10 on flank.
Okay, well that ult's gonna hit Canyon. That's not Ruler, but maybe Zeus can land it. Yeah, he's going to be able to land it. Ruler in a bit of trouble. He's got the Rakan on him as well, but the knockups are coming in from the Lulu, and he has the front line. They can't take him down. He will win the fight once again with his team. Hanwha Esports overextend. And Gen.G, man, with Ruler, they just looked like on a whole new level. And they were already so good.
Feels like he never left, honestly. Fitting right in with Gen.G. The team are playing around him, defending him, and he's just popping off. I think HLE, I mean, the gold lead is one thing, but also they just didn't have anyone who did damage hitting Ruler. So he kind of just tanked the CC, the team peeled, and then he turns around and just decimates HLE. Over 10,000 gold lead now. They are so far.
It's only triple, yeah. Yeah, Ruler thought he got a Quadra, so that's...
Ruler probably there like, wait, you lost these guys?
All right, well, you've got the buy this time. Maybe this is enough. I mean, to be honest, it should be. And finally, Hanwha Esports find the angle. And now where's the damage on Gen.G? I mean, you've got a Jace, you've got a tank Galio, Peanut taking a bit of damage. And they're super far down on gold, so Gen.G are still considering taking this fight even without Ruler. They say, who needs 80 carries in 2025? We'll just go in with our tank Galio. Look at Toby. He's just punching
by
them.
dash.
He's just punching them. Yeah, he stops the dash, but he's going for the light instead. And will take him down. He wants Peanut as well, but the shield comes in.
Simple.
Yeah.
But you have this Jace. It's kind of like a bruiser Jace. Has the Black Cleaver and the, they're looking to contest.
Arakan, the taunt there on Peanut. He's not going to be able to try to get in, and yeah, that's just Arakan buff. And Hanwha Esports, they had to do something. The Rockets are coming in, the Zap, and the big one will take him down. Ruler not messing around, and he will be looking for a bit more. Zeka not long for this world either, as they don't quite have a wave in mid, but they've got Arakan buff. And they have Ruler, who is now, I believe, 12-1 on the Jinx. This is an 80 carry. You give him a hyper carry, he will carry your team. And they drafted a wonderful comp around him. It's all looking just beautiful.
Particularly
today.
Jinx. I'm just getting flashbacks from 2023 MSI, where he just ran the tournament on this pick, honestly. And good luck, HLE.
I mean, yeah. Good effort. It doesn't give you any points, though, for doing that. Maybe they can stop the base from going down, but there's 5 revives available, so good luck with that as well. Peanut's gonna go down. Not gonna have a penta angle for Ruler, by the way, as he is going to be revived. We got TPs coming in. This game is over, guys. Gen.G are, a casual 16,000 gold ahead, 23 minutes in, and they will finally look to end this game after picking up some extra KDA, just little bonus. And there you go, Gen.G absolutely smacked down Hanwha Esports.
The Jinx for Ruler is such a huge pick, so the fact that I was still open after so many, and yeah.
Gasp.
Shock.
I could not have guessed it. You know, we talked about game 1 a little bit. You know, he wasn't really doing like the crazy Ashe gliding or anything, but he didn't have to. He did his job on the arrows. Like, the arrows were huge.
Yeah, he had some good arrows. The Jinx game, though, really playing it well. And yeah, I think it's good to have him back. Good to have him back.
This team, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat them, right? Like, if you look at Group Baron, we got DN Freaks, Bro, BNK, T1. It would have to be T1, I think, but
it's a big ask.
Time, I don't know. Gen.G just looks so strong. But guys, we have the interview ready on stage. Let's throw it over to the translation.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by Ruler on the side of Gen.G, who just got a 2-0 victory. Congratulations. It's great seeing you, Ruler. Congrats on the victory. How do you feel? During the match, I felt like my heart was about to burst, but I think my teammates did so well, so I'm really glad. You didn't really
이렇게
seem that
긴장을 심하게 한
nervous.
적은 처음이라서
Did you try to suppress
저도
it?
오늘 좀
You know, I've
신기하고
never felt
놀랐습니다.
this
그
nervous
정도로 룰러 선수도 긴장을
like this
해주셨다고
before.
말씀해
So
주셨고
I was
정말
also
많은
quite
팬들이
surprised.
그룹 발언과 그룹 장로의 수장들의 대결인 만큼
You know,
기대를 많이
we were so
모아주셨습니다.
excited for the
승리
battle
요인은 어디
of the
있다고 보시나요?
representatives between
오늘
Group
승리
Baron
요인은
and Group
일단
Elder. So
저희
what was the key to today's
저
victory?
말고 다른 멤버들이 너무 진짜
You
뭔가
know, aside
콜도
from me,
되게
the other teammates
잘 해줬고 그냥 뭔가
in
플레이 하나하나
Gen.G
되게
had
너무
really
잘해서
good
그게
shot
좀
calls,
승리
and
요인이지
every
않았나
single
싶습니다.
playmaking was actually really carried out very
오늘
well.
진짜 다
So
잘한 것 같아요. 그러니까 제가 좀
Who do you think
아쉬웠었던 것
played
같고 다 잘했다고 생각합니다.
well
그랬던 것 같습니다.
today,
저는
especially?
아쉽진
I think
않았고요.
everyone
드로
really
선수와 이제
played
대회에서 첫 번째 합을
excellently.
맞추셨습니다. 어떠세요? 잘 맞으시나요?
This is your first
일단
match with Duro.
지금을 합을 평가하기엔 좀 애매한 게
first
이제
of all, I think it's a little
라인전을
too
좀 많이
early
하다
to
보니까
say
이제 좀
about our
라인
synergy
싸움이
or
너무너무 좀 많이 나와서
teammates.
아직은
I
좀
think
더
because
지켜봐야 할
you
것
don't really get to
같아서.
do
네,
a lot of laning
듀로
because of
선수뿐만
all the
아니라
lane
초비
swaps that we're
선수와의
seeing
합도
so
굉장히
far.
좋아 보였습니다. 특히 이 세트에는
And your
갈리오 징크스가
teamwork
같이
with
있으니까
Chovy
이게
was
합이 정말
just as
폭발하는
fantastic.
느낌이었는데
And especially the Jinx and Galio
일단
combo.
지훈이는
How is
확실히
playing with him after such a long time?
늘
You
볼
know,
때도 엄청
Chovy?
잘한다고 생각했는데 같이 하니까 역시 더
Every time I
잘해줬구나라는
see him
생각이
play,
많이
he's
했습니다.
always really good. And I feel
많은
like
분들이
right now,
궁금해하시는
I
점이
can
있습니다.
tell that he's
이번
gotten
LCK
even
컵에
better.
들어서 지금 징크스가 전승을 기록하고 있거든요. 이번 녹서스
And
테마
Jinx is
그리고
actually
이번
on an
메타에서
undefeated streak
징크스의
so
어떤
far.
점이 부각되고 있다고
So
보시나요?
what about Jinx is so strong in this meta?
라인에서도 되게 괜찮은 모습을 보여주고 있고
You know,
그리고
even in
그래도 후반
lane
갔을
swap,
때
she's very
되게 좋은
decent to
모습을 많이
use.
보여주는 챔피언이라고 생각해서
And I think
그런 부분들이
this
좀
champion is especially shines during team fights as well. So
큰
I think
요인을
that's
하고
why
있다는
her
것
win
같습니다.
rate
계속해서
is so
사랑받을 수
high.
있을까요?
그건 잘 모르겠어요. 좀
Do you
더
think we'll keep seeing
해봐야
her?
할 것 같다고 생각합니다.
I'm not too sure about that. I think we'll just have to play it out.
거두면서 지금 그룹 장로 4대
And with
1로
Gen.G's
앞서나가고
victory,
있는데요.
Group
초반부터
Elder
이렇게 치고
just
나갈 거
secured 4
예상하셨을까요?
wins. It was definitely
더
not
세다고
predictable. Or
생각을
I
했는데
did
역시
not
그
expect it
결과가
at all.
나타나고 있다고
I knew
생각합니다.
that
자신감
you know
있는
Group
모습
Elder was
보여주셨는데
very
그럼
strong.
마지막으로 본인이 이제 직접
And Elder is
지어주신
very
구호가
strong, so I
있잖아요.
think it was pretty
바람보다 자리로
inevitable.
한번 외치면서 인터뷰 마무리해보죠.
Let's finish out the
네,
interview with
같이
the slogan you
다
came
같이
up with.
할까요? 좋습니다. 그럼 제가
Should we all shout out Elder over Baron?
둘, 셋.
1, 2, 3. Elder over
감사합니다.
Baron.
나왔습니다. 감사합니다.
And that's the end of the interview with Ruler and back to the space. Thank you.